Hey guys, welcome to part 4 of the Pokemon Crystal playthrough. My name is Trey.
My name is Chris.
And we are the Console Freaks. We had just got done tackling the Bellsprouts of death. So many Bellsprouts.
All of the Bellsprouts ever.
And Ghastlies that shouldn't be there. God, Ghastly.
So guess what we get to do now?
The gym?
The gym.
We get the gym?
4 parts in and we're doing the first gym.
Oh God.
Because pacing.
This is what we do in life. This is how we succeed.
So Trey.
Yep.
Flying type gym.
Let's see.
There's only really one good type of Pokemon to bring in at this point in the game. Can you tell me what that is? I mentioned it before.
Do you have one?
No.
Dang it. Ice.
This is the Spearow. Well, that you would have at this point in the game.
Oh, have at this point in the game.
Rock type, too slow.
Ah.
There's a couple actually. Like you could take in an electric type, but you're not going to have an electric type.
Yeah.
You can take in an ice type. You're not going to have an ice type. There's just like.
Now you said that you can get a rock type, but can you get one before the gym?
Yes.
Now how would you do that again?
Well, you can get an Onix or a Geodude.
Yeah.
Geodude, there's a certain patch of grass early in the game that I actually completely skipped over, and you wouldn't know unless you were exploring.
Yep. But
you can catch Geodudes during the day there.
But you never play this during the day.
I never play during the day, so. Yeah. And then you can catch a Bellsprout right before you get to Violet City.
Yeah.
And there's a person in Violet City that is willing to trade you an Onix for a Bellsprout. And so if you have a Bellsprout, then that's good for you. But either way, they don't really know any rock-type moves this early in the game, so all you're doing is just tackling them to death.
Oh, so yeah.
So it's still just a war of attrition. You just have a higher defense.
Yeah, I like how they did that, though. How the rock types is more effective against flying types, because 2 birds, 1 stone.
Uh-huh.
That's very clever.
They do a lot of stuff like that. Like, the reason Psychic type is super effective against fighting is because brain over brawn.
That's great. I like how Quincy's sprite's just like, no, I don't want to be here. No.
Pretty much.
Why are you making me do this? Now, are there only 2 trainers in this gym?
Besides the gym leader, yeah.
Okay.
They both suck. This
I
guy
always
got 2
wondered,
Pokemon,
like,
though.
do like the trainers what is it? I had it in my head. It deals with interior decorating and the gyms, but what I was trying to say just left my head.
I have no clue where you're going with this thought either. I can't help you.
Just the way that the outside of the gyms, they all look the same pretty much, but the insides is just.
Oh, they get freaky in like
like,
in later games. It's like elevators and like disappearing platforms. They basically turn the gyms into a Mega Man game.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, how you fight with Pokemon? How much money do you make? How do you do this?
I've always actually wondered that. Like, how do gyms make revenue?
Yeah.
Like, and the Pokemon League. What I've kind of guessed is that since you lose money when you lose a battle.
Yeah.
Like, for every 20 or so trainers that go through, there's only really one that actually makes it.
Unless like Pokemon League and gyms get like get money from government somehow. Question mark.
This is Pokemon World. There is no government.
There could be some type of underground Poke government. Who knows? Just never specified. It'd probably be specified in Gen 27.
That's called Team Rocket.
Team Rocket, yes. Team Rocket is in control of all Pokemon.
They wish. Instead, they just have Zubats and Coughings.
And whenever they come after your Pokemon, it's just because you haven't paid. you haven't kept up your payments. What if every time you left the gym and went back in, you had to fight all over again?
That would be an incredibly broken way to level up.
Well, yeah. And like the Pokemon just stay the same all the time. Never change. Never change levels or anything.
That would be an incredibly broken way to level up. Because I don't quote me on this.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like a big competitive battler, and I'm not a Pokemon like
aficionado.
Well, I would say I'm an aficionado. I'm not an expert
yeah.
on all the game's mechanics, but I do believe that you actually gain more experience from fighting a trainer than you do fighting a wild Pokemon. So if you have access to unlimited,
yeah, I'd say so.
I believe that's true. I believe that if you fight like a level 5 Magikarp in the wild, you'll get less experience than if you fight a level 5 Magikarp that's owned by a trainer.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It seems like it'd be better that well. It seems like it.
That would be just such an incredibly
sense.
broken way to level up.
Yeah. Broken, but very, very useful.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, I found something and it's perfect. Go to the second gym, have a level.
I'm just gonna say right here, this is horse shit. This Pidgeotto, level 9 Pidgeotto, screw you and everything you stand for. You should not be around. Like, the only reason, and this is one of the worst gens for doing this. There's a lot of times where you will see Pokemon that should evolve that are not evolved. Like trainers who just should have evolved their Pokemon by now but haven't.
Yep.
And then you see a lot of Pokemon that are evolved way earlier than they should be.
Yep.
Like, I don't remember exactly, but I believe Pidgeotto evolves at level 16.
It's like, if I can't have this Pidgeotto at level 9, you can't. Unless they just give a steroid, something.
Yeah, something like that.
Some type of performance-enhancing drug.
Well, I mean, that is kind of a plot point later on where Team Rocket uses radio signals to force Pokemon to evolve. But that's all just silly.
Ooh, first badge.
You know, it says it raises the attack power of your Pokemon. Never noticed a difference.
Whenever a Pokemon evolves?
Well, it just says it like having that badge raises your attack power.
Okay, I thought you
never noticed it.
Okay, so the badges actually are supposed to do something except sit in your badge thing?
I guess. I've never noticed it, though.
Yeah.
Like, I've never noticed a difference. Maybe it's just that every person you fight after you get the badge also has the badge, so
probably,
it just doesn't really matter. It just seems proportionate.
Everybody's been to this gym. It's like raising minimum wage. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, if you raise the minimum wage for everybody, that doesn't matter. Professor Elm, what do you want?
Hello, I've got an egg. Or is he saying, wait, what?
He's going to give me the egg.
Oh, he's going to give you an egg.
He wants me to have his eggs.
Make sure you send some money to your mom. I have an egg for you. Bye.
Pretty much. But I'm going to ignore the nerdy-looking guy next to me.
Oh, are you supposed to talk to him?
Yeah, he has the egg.
Oh, he has the egg.
He has the egg.
So why did... Okay, never mind.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
We're in a Sonic game now, evidently.
Sonic was based off Pokemon, don't you know?
Except for Pokemon came out 3 years later.
Exactly.
Huh.
Exactly.
I believe Sonic 1 came out in 92. I don't remember. Either 92 or 93. And now it's going to kill me until I figure it out. I do know that Pokemon Red and Blue came out in 95. I do know that. I know that. I do.
Oh, sure.
I do know that.
91 is when the first Sonic game.
91. Oh,
91.
okay. So it predates it by 4 years. Get you
Hey.
with your fast phone. See this guy right here that we just walked past?
Yep.
If you don't get the badge, he won't let you through.
Ah, mandatory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Only
Mandatory.
band. Band? I was to say bandage. What am I talking about right now? Only badged people can come through here.
Pretty
Pushes up
much.
glasses.
I think there's only a couple instances in the game where it restricts you like that.
Yep.
Actually, I know that there's not. Like, the first half of the game restricts you like that because after the first gym, you have that guy that's there that won't let you through until you get the badge for that gym.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the second gym, there's a tree that has to be cut down in order to proceed. You don't get cut, or you don't get the ability to use cut outside of battle until after you beat the gym. So you have to beat the gym first.
Always.
And then there's a very similar circumstance right after the third gym. Huh.
I wonder if they're doing this on purpose.
It actually, and then there's another very similar circumstance after with the fourth gym where you have to get surf. Like, you have to be able to use surf in order to proceed either way.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just where you, what is it? Well, actually, no, because you don't really have to do it here. Because for this gym, you got Flash from the
Bellsprout Tower.
Bellsprout Tower. Never mind.
I'll tell you what, after you get to after you beat the third gym, you can do some major sequence breaking in this game.
Yeah.
Like, I believe the order in gyms that you're supposed to verse is you're supposed to go flying, bug, normal, ghost, fighting, steel, ice, dragon. I believe.
Yeah.
That's what I've always remembered it as. That's what I will always remember it as. That's the way I've always done it. But the ice type gym, fun fact, is actually on the same, like, the Pokemon in that gym are on the same level of all the Pokemon in the fighting type gym. Leads you to believe that you can, and also you can actually get to the ice type gym without having surf, if I remember correctly. I don't quote me on that because I don't remember the cave system before that very well. I don't even know what the cave system's called. We don't go into that cave. Like, there's a whole part of this game that we just skip because we don't have to go in there. But that is where you can really do some sequence breaking because you can go to the gym, beat the gym leader, and go back to the ghost type gym, be all buffed up because you just, like, trashed the other gym because you have type advantage. And then just be like, what now, sucker?
Yeah.
And then oh, I wish I did that for this playthrough.
Will you stop
I wish I did
confusing
just
Spooky?
I wish I just did all the sequence breaking.
Oh my god.
Like ice gym, and then ghost gym, and then steel, and then fighting. Or not even fighting, and then go down to the dragon gym, and then go to fighting.
Yeah.
Actually, if I was to do it that way, it would be a very, very long playthrough. Because the problem is like the fighting type gym gives you the fly HM, like gives you access to it. If you don't have that, then travel just takes forever.
That would suck.
And personally, I'm not a big fan of the bicycle theme in this game, so it just kind of gets grating after a while. It's one of the only themes that I will say that about in Gen 2. The bike theme, it's just, I don't like it as much.
Then in the newer one, you have roller skates, don't you?
There's running shoes, there's roller skates, and you could still ride a bike, too. But, yeah.
Eventually, you're going to have a wingsuit and just start flying from place to place. You don't even need fly. You have your own little personal glider.
You'll still need fly to use it.
That's true. Unless you have a little motor attack.
Because fly basically comes with its own permit.
Yeah.
And in order to use fly, like, it's not even really an HM that you teach them. It just is the piece of paper that says, I can use fly now.
And all the Pokemon, even the ones that can't fly, can fly. Nah.
I should say it's a badge, because badges are always what allows you to use certain HMs outside of battle.
You just attach it to your Pokemon's head, and all of a sudden you can fly.
Pretty much, yeah. That was certainly a fight that we didn't talk about.
Oh dear. So what was that fight for, pretty much, or is it just?
It's just random fight.
Random trainer fight. Yep.
Yep.
Repel. Do you ever use repels?
I don't like using repels. I don't remember if I actually, like, I'm trying to think of if there's a spot in this playthrough that I used it for. But I don't like using repels because I like the idea of actually having a chance of catching a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And actually, like, even without using repels, just going from place to place, you can find yourself pretty underleveled. So I also don't like finding myself underleveled. When I play RPGs of any sort, I'm the kind of person that likes to take the time and be prepared.
Yeah.
Like, give you an example. Final Fantasy IX, 4 discs. 4-disc game. By the end of disc 2, I was maxed out on potions, high potions, if I remember correctly, and all healing items, like all status effect items, except for vaccines, I believe, because you don't really have access to those until the latter half of the game. But that's just kind of the way I play games, particularly RPGs. I just like to I like to feel prepared, and that way, if I have to just plow through, just go through all my items, then I don't feel bad about it.
Yeah. He's just like, nip.
My last playthrough of Final Fantasy IX, I made a joke out of that game.
Really?
Like, it's not an incredibly hard game to begin with, but, like, at any given point, I was usually about 3 or 4 levels overpowered until the very last part of the game, in which case I was about 5 levels under leveled.
It's like, oh god.
The final boss was just weird. But it also, you get certain abilities to set to your characters that helps. I'm only telling him this, folks, because Trey doesn't play games.
Nope. Not at all. Which I'm going to start playing Final Fantasy eventually. I know that for a fact. When?
Nine's a good place to start. Really good story, good characters. The battle system it's simple enough that you can just pick up and go.
Yeah. Great Ball.
Which, Great and Ultra Balls in this game, just kind of meh. I don't think they really get that useful until latter games.
Yeah. This kid's freaking face.
I've been yawning so much, I don't know what's up.
Oh, look at it. It's
you
so
best
cute.
be glad I don't have a grass type. I would mop the floor with your smiling ass.
It's so cute.
Wooper, actually, Wooper's just water type. Quagsire, which is Wooper's evolved form, is water ground. 4 times weak to grass.
Goodness. It just like,
In this playthrough, I've kind of tried to avoid having Pokemon with ×4 weaknesses.
Yep.
I think there's only one that I eventually get that has a weakness like that. And I don't think there's many, and it's Magnemite, who is ×4 weak to ground, if I remember correctly, because he doesn't have Levitate in this game. But at that point, like, there's not many ground type opponents. There's just not. So it's still kind of useful.
Yeah.
Somebody uses Earthquake though, give up.
It's over.
It just don't.
It's like, I didn't want to fight you anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Tried to get Jolteon in this game.
Jolteon?
Not worth it.
Why is that?
Just, I'll tell you later. Not worth it.
Can't tell you now.
I'm just getting too far into spoiler territory. Because I've been working on this playthrough for probably 2 months now by the time we're recording this part. Like, recording footage and everything. Actually, we should be, like, if things didn't screw up the way they did, this playthrough would probably be almost done by now.
Wait, how much did he say you wanted for the Slowpoke Joe?
$1 million.
What the heck?
Yeah, he apparently he thinks kids are loaded.
What in
He's
the
wrong.
world?
Nah, random Pokemon Center out in the middle of nowhere.
It's not even possible for you to have that much during this part of the game.
No, it's
Is it?
not. And well, let me think. There's not really. I would think that the only way you could really do that, A, if you cheat, or B, if, like, well, even still, I don't think there's really a legit way to have that much money at this point in the game. But anyways, that's the end of this part. So we will see you guys next time.
See ya.